Hi, welcome. Marty Murphy here. I got this inspiration recently to do this program called Release and then What's Weighing You Down. And the idea came from I have a number of clients who have struggled with weight issues or emotional eating or health issues in their bodies. And I know in my own life how long, probably 15 years, that I struggled with an eating disorder and the imprisonment that I felt around that. And it was never for lack of trying that I didn't shift that. I wanted to desperately, but something just kept me stuck. And what I have come to understand now is I just had so much momentum going in the direction of I'll never overcome this. This isn't going to change for me. I had been practicing, and I do say it that way, practicing my eating disorder for a really long time. So I had so much momentum going that way. And what I've come to understand about the cells in our body now is when you're practicing a behavior over and over again and you're thinking a thought over and over again, it impacts the cells in your body. So every time you think a thought, it sends a flood of neurochemicals into your body and into your cells. And then when those cells divide, the new cells that come out have more of a tendency towards the thoughts that you've been thinking all along than the sister cells that they divided from. So if you think about it this way, when you start thinking negatively about something, what happens is the new cells in about 60 days that divide have more of a tendency towards negativity. So you're just more deeply embedding those thoughts. So that's what I realize now is going on for me. And I just felt so trapped. What finally happened for me, and I didn't have tapping back then. I swear I would have saved myself a decade if I had. I just finally got so sick and tired of the struggle and the imprisonment. And at the time I was in a 12-step group, and I finally just got on with a woman as a sponsor who I knew would hold me accountable. And there were days when sometimes just knowing that I needed to call her was the only thing that might stop me from a binge. And I really came to see what was happening with that is then I was stopping a pattern, and sometimes I still went with it, but I was interrupting that pattern. So it was allowing my cells to start creating new information and to start to get momentum in the other direction by first slowing down the negative momentum. So all that said, what does that mean to you? What I've put together now is this program called Release and What's Weighing You Down. And during this program, we're going to dive deep into what are the emotional issues behind excess weight or an eating disorder or physical health in your body that's not where you want it to be, and start to uncover and release those so that who you naturally are can come shining through, including the body that you live in and the emotional, mental frame of mind. So if you're interested and you want to learn more, just click on the link that's included with this. It gives you all the details. And it is a 12-month program because I've come to discover that's the time that I need to work with you to help uncover what's going on. And that's the time that you need to help you shift that momentum from, say, the negative direction into the positive. So what's on the other side of this? Freedom from the imprisonment of, I think about all the times that, like, if I counted the minutes in a day, how often I was thinking about food, how to not eat it, how to eat healthy, how to lose some weight here, how to do this. I was so consumed. And when I stopped practicing it, what I noticed is how much time I had in my any given day that I didn't have. And it also, what's on the other side is self-confidence. Like, oh, wow, I've finally overcome something that I felt so imprisoned by. And then you get me as a guide who has overcome this issue to help you do the things that I did that worked for me to help me release the emotional baggage and just from a practical standpoint to slow the momentum down of me practicing my eating disorder. So I would love to have you join a fine group of people, and it's women only. Sorry guys, but it's women only in this group. because of the issues that are unique to women that come up. And we would love to have you join this empowering group of people who are working together to release what's weighing them down. So what else is possible for you? Hope you join us. Bye for now.